According to the manager of the stadium, Ibu Fai, the event cannot be held in the football field, the pitch, where ST usually launches albums. So they have dedicated a new place for them where all shows and concerts will be held because they said they spend so much resources to fix this stadium once these events are held there. And they are worried that if this event is held inside the field, it might spoil the grasses. The stadium is used for many functions, like inter-schools, political activities, and album launchings like this one. But according to them, they're trying to move those events to another side of the stadium instead of the main pitch.
So they're saying that this is part of their business model, as it were. It's a new thing that they're trying to do. Is this the same place where the Nigerian singer Chris Daniel performed a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, the same place. So that's what even triggered anger among many of ST's fans because Chris Daniel performed in the place, and tomorrow current President Adama Barrow will launch his National People's Party. So they're saying if Chris Daniel can perform there and the president will launch the party there tomorrow, why not allow ST to launch his album at Independence Stadium?
So are people seeing a connection between this? Or is this what ST's management is saying?
Well, the management is saying that the singer is unfairly targeted. Aliu So, the manager for ST, said they are considering to take illegal action against the management of the Independence Stadium. This is what he had to say.
Not allowing us to perform at the stadium is already causing a lot of damage to our plans because launching an album at the stadium comes with a heavy investment. This is like an entire almost a year planning, like coming out with an album, recording songs, videos. A whole lot of things goes into organizing a show at the stadium. Financially, it's difficult getting sponsors now. We already spent more than $1 million towards this album launching, and then many more are coming because we've made reservation for a whole lot of things which we have paid money for, and then not allowing us to perform on the stadium, we will not get that return to be able to cover all those losses right now. So it's really difficult, and we hope that the stadium authorities will change and then the relevant authorities would also be involved to make this work for us, because when you look at it, like at the end of this, so ST gives back a lot to his community. We've seen most of the things that he is doing across the country and trying to change the lives of people around him and his communities and the Gambia in general.
So that is Aliu Saudia, the manager for ST. However, his fans also took to the social media to express their disquiet. This is what they had to say.
What the stadium is doing, they're just following, taking their cue from the president, who has locked down this country unjustifiably most of the time for almost a year, denying young artists like ST the opportunity to stage shows where they can raise income to support themselves, their families, and the charitable causes that they are supporting. President Adama Barrow is going to use this pitch, the same pitch that they are denying practically our most popular artists. A foreign artist, Chris Daniel, used this same pitch. Why would a bona fide Gambian artist be denied his right to use a pitch for which he is going to pay anyway? It just shows how far this government will go to stifle and suffocate the development of youth talent. This is completely unacceptable.
For not allowing ST to perform as well, it is a disrespect to the music industry and a disrespect to ST as an artist, because ST is a whole legend. What he has done in the music industry in Gambia, it hasn't happened in a very long time, because we should not let this happen. This is how a dictator starts.
I'm concerned about the Gambia's situation. The three parties involved, ST, his management and fans, the stadium management, and the National People's Party, and even the United Democratic Party, whom I know actually had an event planned. In my opinion, these people are just inconsiderate of what is happening. These are worrying times that no one should organize an event that could turn out to be super spreading event, or else we all risk going, back to being battered by COVID.
Any response from the manager of the stadium on the allegation that this might be politically motivated, Umar?
Well, the manager said he does not want to talk about issues that are politically motivated or political lines, but he issued a press release and saying that ST's management is misinforming the Gambian public and the social media as well as the Gambian media, because ST did not have approval, agreement or contract with them to use the facilities at the Independence Stadium.
So where do things stand now? So it won't go ahead, or is ST going to take up the offer, or is the offer being made that you can use a different part of the stadium?
As we speak now, we don't know because they're still on a negotiation, but the management insists that they must use the new area designated for them. But ST's management said that area is not suitable because it might not be able to accommodate all his fans.